This is officially the most expensive pair of glasses I've ever owned in my entire life. And the crazy part, on paper, these glasses cost just $799. But by the time they finally reached my hands, they had cost me more than $15. Today, I'm going to unbox, explain, and experience the latest Meta Ray-Ban display AI glasses. And I'll also tell you the insane story behind how I got them, because trust me, this was not a normal purchase. This is not just an unboxing video. This is a glimpse into the future of wearable technology. I first saw these glasses at the Meta Connect event, where Meta officially showcased them. I didn't just look at them behind a glass, cause I actually got to use them. I tried the display, tested the gestures, interacted with Meta AI. And within minutes, I knew one thing for sure. This was something completely different. These weren't just smart glasses with a camera. This felt like the beginning of a new computing platform. Right there, I decided that I had to get them. Initially, it sounded simple. Meta announced the price. They announced the release date. And I assumed I would just order them once they became available. But that's when the real challenge started. Meta was not selling these glasses online. To buy them, you first needed a physical demo slot at a Meta store in the United States. Only after attending a demo at a very limited number of locations could you even place an order. In Edmonton, there was no guarantee that the unit would be available immediately. Now, here's the problem. I live in Dubai, and these demos were happening only in the US. On top of that, demand was insanely high, and most demo slots were pushed months into the future. I started researching every US city Emirates flies to New York, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Seattle, Chicago, Houston, Dallas, Boston, and checked demo availability in each one. After a lot of searching, I finally found a single available demo slot in Dallas, Texas, on October 6th. That meant booking international flights, hotel stays, and managing everything just for a demo session. The total travel costs alone crossed 60,000 dirhams, not counting hotels and other expenses. Add the price of the glasses, and suddenly, this $799 product had turned into a $15 experience. But the goal was simple. I wanted to experience the future now. Fast forward to today, and the glasses are finally here. The box itself is minimal yet premium, with Meta Ray-Ban display branding on the front. Inside, the first thing you notice is something unusual: the neural band. This band is worn on your wrist, and it's one of the most futuristic pieces of tech I've seen. Instead of relying only on touch or buttons, it reads the electrical signals traveling from your brain to your muscles. Using EMG technology, it detects your intended gestures, even if your hand barely moves. When I tried this during the demo, it felt unreal, and now, having it here, it still feels like science fiction. Along with the band, you get a magnetic Type-C charging cable, multiple size options for a perfect fit, and basic documentation. Then comes the star of the show: the glasses themselves. They sit inside a beautifully designed foldable charging case, which collapses when empty and expands back into shape when you store the glasses. It's clever, portable, and very different from anything IBU said before. The glasses are shockingly lightweight. When you hold them, they don't feel bulky or tech-heavy at all. If you didn't know what they were, you'd assume they were just premium Ray-Ban glasses. Once you put them on, the comfort really stands out. There's no awkward pressure, no imbalance, and no feeling that you're wearing a gadget on your face. Now, let's talk about the most important part: the display. From the outside, you cannot see it. From the inside, it feels like a private screen floating in front of your eye. No one around you can see what you're seeing. There's no light leakage, no visible reflection, nothing. The display sits slightly off-center so it doesn't block your vision, working like a heads-up display similar to what you see in high-end cars. It's bright up to 5,000 nits and incredibly sharp for its size, with a 600 resolution. Controlling this system is where things get truly exciting. You can use the touchpad on the side of the glasses for basic gestures, like swiping and tapping. But the real magic happens with the neural band. A simple finger movement acts like a click. Swiping gestures move through menus. Rotational gestures control volume or camera zoom, almost like turning a physical knob in the air. And the best part, Your hand doesn't need to be visible. It can be down by your side, behind your back, or resting naturally. It still works, because the band is reading muscle signals, not visual movement. Meta AI is deeply integrated into this experience. With a simple gesture or tap, you can summon AI instantly. The glasses know what you're looking at, so when you ask a question, the response becomes far more contextual. Ask a general knowledge question, and the answer appears directly on the display, complete with visuals and text. This combination of voice, vision, and display makes the AI feel far more powerful than what we're used to on phones. In terms of apps, you can't install anything you want. But Meta has included the WhatsApp, Instagram, Messenger calls, camera, music, maps, photos, live captions, and even a small game are built in. And honestly, for daily life, that covers most use cases. Messages pop up instantly in your view, and you can reply just by speaking softly. Phone calls can be answered without touching your phone. Navigation appears directly in front of your eyes while walking, which is incredibly useful in unfamiliar places. One of the most underrated features is live captions. In a noisy environment, or for people with hearing difficulties, spoken words from others appear as real-time subtitles on the display. It's subtle, accurate, and extremely powerful from an accessibility standpoint. The camera is another big highlight. It's a 12-megapixel shooter that captures both photos and videos, and the biggest advantage is framing. Since you can see exactly what the camera sees, you know precisely what you're capturing. That makes quick photos, stories, and moments much easier and more natural. Battery life is better than I expected. With mixed usage, the glasses last around 6 hours, while the case extends that to roughly a full day. The neural band itself can run up to 18 hours. Charging is simple, using USB-C and magnetic connectors. And for daily use, battery anxiety isn't really an issue. In terms of durability, the glasses are splash-resistant, while the neural band is fully water-resistant, meaning daily wear, sweat, and even hand-washing won't be a problem. The build quality throughout feels polished and intentional. This doesn't feel like a prototype. It feels like a finished product. So the big question, is this the future of wearables? Honestly, yes. Bulky headsets are impressive, but they're not practical for all-day use. These glasses, on the other hand, blend seamlessly into everyday life. They look normal, feel normal, and yet give you superze information, communication, and navigation, without ever pulling out your phone. Are te what? Kinselak. For most people, absolutely not. But as a first-generation glimpse into where technology is heading, these glasses are something special. A few years from now, experiences like this will become common, and this is where it starts.